Hi, good morning. Hi, Dawn. You're in here early. Good morning. I'm glad you're able to catch a live chat. I'm so happy to see you. I have to put these back. I was telling somebody about them. How are you doing this morning, Dawn? And everybody
It's
here with
11
me?
o'clock.
Hi, Rebecca. How are you? That was my work computer telling me what time it is. I hopped on a little bit early because I saw Dawn's message. How is everybody doing this morning? A couple questions as we're coming in. One, how are y'all doing this fine Saturday morning? And what's in your cup and what's on your hook? Hi, David. Hey, I still haven't opened your box, but I'm going to do that after I get done here today. I'm going to open your box. I'm probably going to make a little video of it and send people your way if I can. So just a heads up on that. Hi, Kay's Crochet. Hi, Mysteriously Interesting. Hey, Tammy. How you doing? Okay, so Rebecca has some French toast and sausage breakfast. So, where do you live? Can I pop in? I'm going to have to end this live now. No, I'm just kidding. But that sounds amazing.
Without me?
I'll take you with me. I got Peanut over there, my Peanut gallery. So her new name is Peanut. See, Dr. Pepper's in your cup. Yum. I like Dr. Pepper, but my drink of choice lately has been Diet Mountain Dew. Speaking of which, can you fill my big cup? Thank you, baby. See here. So Paola has been busy making mini hats for family members. I know how you feel. This year, I think what I'm going to end up giving people are, oh, by the way, this is for Leanne. I got it packaged up and ready to go. I just got to drop it in the mailbox. Got it labeled and everything. But what I have been making lately, I don't have anything on my, well, I mean, I have plenty of whips, but I'm not actively working on something right now. Let me catch up. Hi, David. Congrats to you. What's the congrats for? I've got 85 S words now, and I hope to reach. Oh, I hope to reach 100. Awesome. Hey, so when's your birthday, David? Because I saw where you mentioned in Ginger's chat. I never go to Ginger's lives, but I catch them on the I catch the replays. So I saw where you said your birthday's in December. So I'm curious what day it is. I'm also a December baby, and in fact, mine is exactly 1 month from yesterday. Hi, Lady Bird. Oh my gosh, how late is it there, Lady Bird? I know you're UK. I'm horrible with time zones, so please forgive me. Thank you, babe. I appreciate it. I'm going to double fist my caffeine this morning. Ooh, I can't spill stuff. You guys remember last week, right? I got to be careful.
I think it was actually a week before. I don't remember.
No, it was last week. Oh. You love Mountain Dew? Yes. Morning strawberry tea and casting off my triangular shawl. That's cool, Jackie. Do you post that anywhere? Oh, you won Fiber Spiders giveaway. That's awesome. Congrats, David. So I need to start reading this. So your birthday is December 8th, so I'm posting on November 8th. That's awesome. I'm December 6th. I'm only a couple of days before you. Hi, welcome, Sagittarius. It's 4 p.m. there. Okay, so it's not too late. All right. And your birthday, so Dawn's birthday is the 17th of December. Oh my goodness, all these December babies. I love it. My sister's also a December baby. Good morning, Michelle. How are you?
Isn't her birthday like 2 days before Christmas?
It is 23rd, yeah. Hi, Dragonfly. How are you doing? And Angel of Dragonfly and Crochet and Things. Now, you're the same person I was chatting with on in the DMs on IG, right? Just making sure I'm putting two people together. I'm pretty sure that was you. Hi all. So Jean says, hi all from a rare rainy morning in Southern California. Yeah, usually it's sunshiny there, isn't it? Uh, yeah, okay, so Michelle's December 17th and Ladybird is after Christmas. So you're a Capricorn like my sister. And Ladybird says, hi Jean. Howdy Jean. David says, my sister is December 15th. That's crazy. All these December babies. I was born a week before her first birthday. A funny story, my daughter was born exactly 1 month before my 30th birthday, and she just turned 16 yesterday.
What? Oh, you're talking about me?
Yeah, not me. I'm not 16. I don't think I could pass for 16 anymore.
No,
maybe
I thought you were
36.
reading someone's
but not.
message. I was like, huh.
Oh. Yes, it is. Okay. Hi. Hi again. And your name is Angel, right? And Ladybird says, got to do a live interview in 2 hours, but I bet you. Well, have you been to other lives today? How long have you been up, Ladybird? Liz King, hello. How are you doing? All right, for everybody coming in, I am asking what's in your cup and what's on your hook. And so what I've been making this week, and this will probably end up being most of the Christmas gifts that I give away, this is a bowl cozy. It's not my pattern. It actually is on YouTube. Maybe I'll go back and link it down below since I mentioned it. But anyway, it's bowl cozy pattern. So, and everybody that I've made this for has loved it. So I've decided that is going to be my gift of choice. And then when I have a little bit of yarn left over, I've been making coasters to go with it. So that's what I've been working on. Oh, so you're Angela, but your nickname is Angel. Okay, well, would you prefer I call you Angela or Angel? Maybe I don't know you well enough for Angel. Hi, Kim Poe. How are you? Kim Poe says, hi, all. Nancy. Hi, Nancy. Welcome. It's nice to see you again. Nancy in my Facebook group, and that should be linked down below. If not, I'll make sure it is in the future. In the future. But anyway, so Nancy's in my Facebook group, and she has been posting this shawl that she's been working on. It's gorgeous. And she's using that Premier Spool yarn. Mysteriously Interesting says, arrowhead bands are on my hook. Arrowhead bands. I'm going to have to look that up. That sounds cool. Ladybird says to Nancy, welcome in. Nancy says, hi, Lisa. Kim says, cocoa and a poncho. That sounds like a great Saturday morning to me. And Jean says, coffee on hiatus as I have a wicked case of tennis elbow. Ooh, I understand that. I actually had to stop. I haven't started anything today as far as crochet. I didn't work on my evening project after I finished up with my little coasters yesterday because this whole arm was felt like I'd pinched a nerve or something. So but tennis elbow, ugh, that's where the nerve gets out of the channel, right? So it really hurts. I hope that passes for you soon. And Dawn says tea and dish towel. So what kind of tea are you drinking, Dawn? And I need to start making dish towels. Maybe I'll do that after I get off of the bowl cozy kick. I have plenty of cotton. Angel says, as long as you don't call me late for dinner, call me whichever works for you. All right. I'm with you. So Angel it is. And Lizzie King says, having coffee and working on a cardigan made of scrap yarns. I can't wait to see that. Do you share your makings anywhere, Lizzie? I I would love to see that. If you're not on the Instagram, then feel free to join my group and just post pictures of what you're doing. I'd love it. Yay. Nancy says, need to start a new project. I finished the shawl. That was a gorgeous shawl, and I can't wait to see your next project. Melody, which I often get called, by the way, and I'm sure you often get called Melanie, but good morning, Mel. Coffee in my cup, and I'm working on my first cardigan and another doggy sweater for my fur baby. Oh my gosh, I'm in the middle of doing my, you know how we start these things. I need to start putting them together. So if any of you follow me on IG, I have, these are my squares. I just need to put them together to make my doggy sweater, my doggy new sweater. I'm leaning over in my whip cart. That's what I'm doing, by the way. So I have this that I made him probably about 3 or 4 years ago. And I've been, you know, as the years go, I fix it and I trim it up. But I need to, it's starting to get a little much wear in this. And as much as I love this, which I think I'm going to make this again, just in different colors. I really like this pattern. It's a Yarn Inspirations pattern, by the way. I felt like I needed to make him another sweater.
He loves it too.
Yeah, he loves it too. He wears it in the winter. As we're getting to, okay, so, so iced tea, Dawn. Okay, so that's perfect. I'm in the South. That's iced tea is the only way I drink tea. I'm just kidding. I actually have green tea. I sometimes drink that hot. Hey, Nancy added a new photo to my Facebook group. Yay! Hi, Kim. How are you? It's so nice to see you. I missed your live this morning, but I'm going to catch you on the replay. I promise. I was a little slow moving this morning. Oh, you wish you. So you don't get Mountain Dew really over there? I'm sorry. One of these days we're going to have to ship you some Mountain Dew. Can we though? Because you know how they always ask if you have liquid in your package. Okay, Melody. So you get called Melanie all the time. Yep. So you know. So let's just call each other Mel and call it even, right? Thank you, Melody, on the cute doggy sweaters. Melody says, "Oh, cute doggy sweaters." Angel says, "Ladybird, I couldn't function without Mountain Dew." Coffee first for me, Mountain Dew second. But I do love my Mountain Dew. Ladybird says, "Well, hello, Melody, Mel." And Mysteriously Interesting says, "I'm trying to make my aunt's dog a sweater. I frogged it about 4 times because it keeps coming out too big." That is tough. I've had the problem of making mine too small for my little guy. He's not a tiny guy. He's like 13. Well, he's probably 15 pounds now. He's put on a little weight, but he's 13 years old, so he's okay. He's allowed to put on a few pounds. Any patterns in mind for a medium? Check. I like Yarn Inspirations because often I can find the written pattern and then go to Crochet Crowd and find on YouTube and find the associated tutorial. Oh, Lizzie says, "Sorry, I don't really share work as I don't have Instagram." That's okay, Lizzie. I would love to see it though, but that's okay if you don't share and don't have an Instagram. I totally get that. No worries. And Nancy says, "I already posted the shawl on your page and you loved it." Yes, I love the shawl. That's awesome. I just posted a hat and cowl set for you to see. Yay! I can't wait to see that. I will go look. Not right now, but I will definitely go look after I get done with my live. Kim says, "Hi, Nancy." David says, "How do you turn a dog into a sweater?" And we're not going to discuss that. That's it works a lot better with a long-haired dog because you can just make some. No, that's fun. You're funny, David. Ladybird says, we get one variety of dew as standard, the energy only, but very rare, teeny dark alley sweet shops. Oh, you might find a can of the real stuff, but there's maybe 6 of those in the country. Oh, wow. So it is it's a missing commodity, I guess, over there. Kim Poe says, I need a pattern for a sweater to fit my dachshund. Yeah, the patterns that I found I really liked were at Yarn Inspirations. Honey, can you give me my binder out of there if you don't mind? And so Melody says, hi to Ladybird. This is my first live. Well, welcome. I'm so glad you decided to join my live first. And anybody new coming in, the one thing that I asked is what's in your cup and what's on your hook before I start asking some other questions, which I do have a list of right over here. Actually, I'm looking at a paused ginger. There we go. Thank you, babe. Here's my binder. It's sparkly with dolphins on it. Dolphins are not my favorite animal, but I got this at the end of the school.
She saw glitter and she had to get it.
Exactly what she said. My peanut over there, my little peanut gallery. Okay, so the patterns that I found for dog sweaters are, and I'm looking for them here. So this is the one that I've already made, and I really, really liked it. And there is a video tutorial on Crochet Crowd for it, but this one, and this is on Yarn Inspirations. So there's a lot of weaving in, though. If you don't like to weave in a lot, then you may not want to go for that one, but there is a lot of weaving in. All right. And then the other one, and after I show these, this is another Yarn Inspirations one. Actually, I think I just had the two. Oh, because I have the grainy square one out. Okay, that's why. I don't think I put it away. Just checking. Nope, I did not. Okay, this is another Yarn Inspirations one. And I thought that was cute. That one. And it has this one as intermediate. And the other one I just showed you is also an intermediate. The grainy square one is probably easy, but I'm having a little problem with understanding how the connections work. So I may just wing that one, do that one on the fly, because I'm not understanding what they're saying. All right, let me read the chat. I got a little bit behind. All right. Yes, Melanie, we'll stick to Melody says, yes, Melanie, we'll stick to the Mel. That's right. I'm just going to call you Mel. All right. Nancy says, hi, Kim. Ladybird says, then a huge welcome to you, Mel, being that it's your first live. And Mel says, thank you. I wish I knew how much fun this was. It really is. And you really get to know the whole community. And I love it. Participating in it when I can, because I wish I could do that more. Darn work. Nancy says, your grandson's coming over now. Oh, that's so exciting. How old is your grandson, Nancy? Paola says, bye. Have a nice day. I've got to go. Well, it was nice to see you, Paola. Thank you for dropping in. I really appreciate it. Mel says, love it. My kids have termed my love for shiny things ADOS, attention deficit. Ooh, shiny. Yes, I feel you on that one. I used to, I used to play MMORPGs, right? I would love to still play them, but my internet does not work as well with them anymore. And my daughter likes to play them. So both of us on at the same time make it a little bit difficult. Anyway, so in the game that I played, which I played EQ2 as well for a very long time, and then Rift for a very long time, and they have these little collectibles, and as you're running through the countryside, there's a shiny, and yeah, that's what. Ooh, shiny! Go get it.
I do that in ESO.
Yep. So that, yeah, anything shiny.
I did that in Star Wars once.
Kim says, Crochet Crowd released a tutorial for the kitty couch yesterday. Oh, I need to save that one then. That's awesome. I need to put it in. I want to make it the kitty couch. I have a tutorial coming up for a kitty bed. I just got to finish making it, but that's probably going to be either December or January before that one comes out. I have 2 other ones coming out this week, this month, and maybe the beginning of next month.
Well, first you gotta start working on the kitty bag.
Hi, Carmina. How are you? And it's your first live too? Well, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me and choosing my live as your first live. I really appreciate it. And I'm sorry, what did you say, honey?
You first need to start working on that again. Oh, who's that?
Okay. You played EQ2. Michelle says she played EQ2 and Rift 2. That's awesome. Yes, I missed them actually. I missed EQ2 a little bit less, but it's been a while since I played that one. I played a little dwarf healer, but Rift I really miss. Affordably Craft says, congratulations, Nancy. Wait a minute. Why are we congratulating Nancy? What did I miss? What did I miss? Oh, okay. Nancy says he's 3 years old and he's going to be a big brother. We just found out. Oh, that is awesome. Congratulations. Do you know what the mom, I don't know if that's your daughter, what she's having, or is it too soon for that? I figure it might be too soon for that. And Ladybird says, ooh, a woman of my own heart. Was that the shiny thing? And Carmina says, thanks, Affordably Crafty, which Affordably Crafty is Kim. Or you can call her Affordably Crafty, whichever works. And Mysterious Interesting says, I'm getting a cat very soon. I will definitely be making the kitty couch. That's so exciting. My little one is finally feeling better and is acting like a kitten and terrorizing the whole house. Little Cinder, just being a kitten. And Kim says, you're welcome, Carmina. And Tammy says, congratulations, Nancy. Jill says, and I just lost it, Twin Star Hooks has a really adorable doggy sweater tutorials on YouTube. I'm going to have to look that up. Twin Star Hooks. Okay, awesome. Thanks. Because I want to make him my dog a few as well. And Ladybird says, Carmina, a huge welcome in. And Angel says, grandkids are a real blessing. We just got our 3rd. Oh, that's so fun. So, Carmina, do you have boys, girls, a mixture? And Nancy says, my daughter-in-law. Okay, so it's your son and your daughter-in-law. Got it. Hopefully next visit we will know. That'll be so exciting. I know you're just itching to start making stuff whenever you know what you're going to have, what she's going to have. And Tammy says, hi, Kim. Thanks for sharing the kitty couch. I definitely need to make that for my grand kitties. And Kim says, awesome. I think it's awesome. Nancy, do you have granddaughters yet? Any granddaughters yet? Oh, got you. Ladybird says shiny things and MMORPGs. Okay. Yep. That's me. I love my RPGs. I just haven't played any. You know what I have been playing? There's 4 games that I've been rotating, and one's I play offline sometimes because it's been playing online. I get dropped a lot, so it was frustrating me. But Diablo 3, and then The Sims. I love The Sims, and I can't think of the name. What's that one? What's that one that we both? Animal Crossing. Yeah. Yeah, Animal Crossing and Civilization. Those are the ones I usually play, right? D3, Sims.
Yeah, Sims 4 and 3, and Civilization and Animal Crossing, yeah. Yep,
okay. Yeah, she just rattled it off. So those are the 4 games that I've been playing. Of course, most of them are offline because I can't stand getting dropped. It drives me crazy. And Kim says they use Super Saver for the kitty couch. Awesome. So I would probably end up using the
Mainstays.
Yep, Walmart Mainstays.
I still want to play around with that.
Or the Premier Dollar Tree cotton. Either
I didn't
one.
like it.
You didn't like the Premier?
No, I didn't.
The Mainstays is a lot like it.
Hmm.
My daughter's trying to learn how to knit or crochet.
It keeps splitting on me. I hate it.
Oh, does it split?
Yeah, it splits.
That's weird. I don't have a problem with it splitting, but well, you can try Mainstays. It might split less for you.
Yeah, it splits more than Yarn Bee does.
And I'm sorry. Okay, let me go back to this. Dawn says, "Congrats, Angel," and Nancy says, "Thanks, everyone." And Nancy also says, "Only have one grandson, and I have 3 sons, all boys." Wow. And Carmina says, "Got boys and twin girls." Woo, so exciting. Dusty Cat, hi Dusty, how are you? Says that they have 6 granddaughters, no boys yet. Yes, Ladybird, Sims is my game to relax. Exactly. If I don't really, I just want to, it's something I don't have to pay as much attention to. I've been playing Sims for years since, actually, did I play the original Sims?
I don't think so, but you do have Sims 2.
Yeah, I know, but I may have been playing the original one too. I can't recall that far. I know Sims 2.
Sims 2 is fun.
So Kim says, our daughter just got her first game system for her birthday, Nintendo Switch. I love my Switch. I love it. And there's so many games on it. So I can play my Diablo Civilization. The only thing I can't play on it is Sims. Can't play the Sims on it yet. But I expect that'll come eventually.
Or something similar.
And Dawn says she has 2 granddaughters. David says he never plays video games. I read books. I used to read voraciously and play video games. I don't sleep much. I'm just going to tell you that right now. I sleep maybe 6 hours a night. I can't sleep more than that. I tried to sleep in today. Didn't work. Anyway, so I used to read voraciously, but after I had my daughter 16 years ago, I have not had the attention span to read a whole book. Every once in a while I read one. Like I read all the Harry Potter books. And then I read, I can really tear through like a Tammy Hogue. But I listen to them more books on tape now. And I can do that while I'm playing a game. See, I have to be doing like 5 things at once these days. It's the way I work. And Mel says, "Love at Ladybird. Love shiny things are the best." And Kim says, "Yes, or Craftsmart." Exactly, or Craftsmart, which I just got my first not Craftsmart. That's not good. It's Craft Smart. I just got my first 6 skeins of those last week. And I love this yarn. Mel says, "I love this yarn. It's pretty good too." Yes, I agree. And if I lived near a Hobby Lobby, I would have more. I love this yarn, I think. But especially since there's not many color options in the Walmart mainstays. But the one that's closest to me is the Walmart. I have to drive about, I'd say, 45 minutes to get to a Michael's, and then about an hour and a half to get to a Hobby Lobby, which is okay. That's the norm. I live in a small town, so it's no big deal. But I reach for the mainstays first if I can. And I buy a lot online, which you guys probably see from my hauls. So I buy a lot online. And Angel says they finally have the mainstays yarn. That's awesome. I'm so glad. They're cotton, 100% cotton. The mainstays cotton is very nice. One of my favorite cottons is Hobby Lobby. I love this cotton. And the mainstays cotton is comparable. It just has less color choices. That's all. In fact, these things here that I made, this is I love this cotton. These are, oh, I love this cotton. They have some amazing colorways, and it's very soft cotton. And Mel says, I love this yarn. It's pretty good too. I think I already mentioned that. I'm skipping around. I need to stop doing that. Ladybird says to Mel, I can't disagree, nor can my inner magpie. Oh, I am so far behind. I'm sorry, you guys. So if I haven't said hi to everybody that's in, hello. Thank you so much for joining me. Crystal says, I got a Nintendo Switch and I play Luigi's Mansion. I have not gotten that one yet. I may like that one. I'm not sure. I get stuck on games and I keep playing those forever and ever. I really like the Mainstays yarn. It's softer than Red Heart Super Saver and cheaper too. Exactly. Exactly, Tammy. I full-heartedly agree. I actually am not a fan of Red Heart Super Saver. As much as I know it's a nice bargain yarn and there's so many beautiful colorways in it, I can't get over how rough it feels. And I know when I wash it, it softens up, but if I'll reach for a little bit softer yarn first. Angel says, Dawn, thank you. My grandchildren, girl will be 4 on Christmas Eve. So you have another December baby. Boy is 1, which was last Valentine's Day. Then a girl just turned 3 months. So exciting. Hey, Dusty Cat, thank you so much for suggesting the thumbs up. I appreciate that. And Jean says Craftsman. So Jean uses the Craftsman yarn. And Mel says, I always trip on my tongue and follow my Oh, that sounds like me. Yep, I was spilling coffee last week. So, yeah, that's how it goes for me. Hi, Ginger. So nice to see you. There's one of my yarn hookers right there, Miss Ginger, Yarn Geek. And Jean says, sorry, Craftsman only since being made in Turkey. Profound difference. That is true. Turkey yarn is much better, I think. And David says, I use Craftsmart for the sweater that wouldn't, you're using it for the sweater that would not dye. You know, that sweater that won't dye, it's a beautiful sweater. It is a gorgeous sweater. Your video that you posted showing it, it's just, I love the cabling work that you did. It is gorgeous. And David says, Gingela. Beverly, hi, Beverly. I live on an island and have to order everything. You know, I'm trying to decide if that's bad or good. I'm okay with ordering stuff if I'm living on an island, right? And Ginger says, hi, David. Tammy says, hi, Ginger. And Jean says, life's too short for rough yarn. Amen to that. And Angel saying hello and hearts to Ginger. And David says, Jean, I say life's too short for expensive yarns. Yes, but you can get softer yarn for actually cheaper than, hey, even better. Even better. And I agree. Always buy yarn on sale. And Ginger says, hi, Kim, and gives you lots of hugs and hearts. Beverly says, and every yarn place seems to think Alaska is another country, so we get high shipping rates. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Yeah. Yeah, you probably get something close to what the Canadian gets as far as the shipping rates go. Mel says, RHSS softens up after wash, and especially with fabric softener. Yeah, I guess it's just the initial. It's not soft, so I don't grab it. Now, if I need a certain color or need a certain look, I'm going to go for the Red Heart Super Saver. And I think the one that I made for my dog, his name is Killer, by the way. That's the little puppy that I made the sweater for him. That one that I showed you, that I think was made with Red Heart Super Saver. Kazura Armstrong says, sorry to comment about the giveaway again, but I am wondering if I could win because I'm 13. Oh, I did reply to you, Kazura. I do. My particular rules are you have to be over 13 to win. That's just the way that I run my giveaways. I do prefer that you be over the age of 13 to win. So unfortunately, no. But I do have many more giveaways, and I know you said that your birthday is at the end of the month, so keep an eye out. There'll be more giveaways. Trust me. I like to. I really have a lot of fun coming up with some giveaways and stuff and everything. So, and by the way, if you guys haven't seen it, if you haven't entered my giveaway, then go over to that. It's the red and white one. It says winter giveaway. It's a I think it's a good one. So, Ginger says, "Hi Mel, hi Tammy." And Creations by a Yankee, I like that, says, "Hi all." Hi. Angel says, "Only red heart I use is ombre. I haven't found a comparable ombre." Okay, and I've heard really good things. Well, actually, Crystal was saying the ombre from Red Heart is her favorite as well. Crystal from Bag O' Day. Yarn. Oh, hey, Kate. Hi. Says, never I have a never fail softening hack. I missed last week's yarn hookers, but I will share my tips at the beginning of tonight's. I can't wait. I need a yarn softening hack because my husband went to Walmart and bought me a bunch of a Super Saver, so I need to soften that yarn. And if I miss somebody's comment, I'm so sorry. I'm trying to catch them all, so I apologize. Dawn says, "Hi, Ginger." Beverly says, "I wait until I'm ready to order in bulk. Then it's worth it." And I get that. I understand that. Um, I keep an eye out on the sales too. So when I can get some skein of yarn for about $2, I'll order it. If it's one that I like or one I've been looking to work with. Rhonda, hi Rhonda, how are you? And Rhonda says hi from Mansfield, Ohio. How are you doing today? And I need to ask my other question. So those of you coming in, I'm asking what's in your cup and what's on your hook. I'm going to ask another question here in just a minute. Dusty says, "Have you seen the color Fall from Red Heart? I am using it now." I need to look that up because that sounds really beautiful. And Don says, "I can't wait for your giveaway." Yes, that ends on the 14th. I think I messed up and I told Julie the 15th, but it actually ends on the 14th, and I'll do the drawing on the 15th or the 16th, depending on when I have time. Ladybird says, "Howdy, Ginger," and Ginger says, "Hi, Dawn." David says, "Do you mean Creations by a damn Yankee? Don't you mean a damn Yankee?" I don't know. I read that and I may have read it wrong. Or you might be being cheeky, which I know you are cheeky sometimes, David. Yarn says, "The doggy sweater is so cute. Thank you." And oh, you know what? And Kate lives on an island too. And she might not live too far away from you. Rhonda says, "I'm good. I have water. Water's good. I should drink water, but instead I drink stuff with caffeine." Lady Bird says, "Welcome in, Kate." Michelle says, "I love Super Saver for kids sweaters. It's durable and does soften when washed." Okay, see, I need to know that, honestly. Dusty Cat says that the fall color in the Red Heart is so pretty, so I need to look that up. David says, "Hook, how much time do you have at the moment?" A hat, in the cup, an adult beverage. Well, you know what though? The word adult beverage, that's relative because like coffee could be adult. Not in my family though. We're coffee drinkers, always coffee drinkers. Jean says, "I'm cheap. I aim for no more than $1 per 100 yards. It's actually doable." Yeah, that is doable. $1 for 100 yards. It certainly is. If you can drive and shop well, you can also do that online. In fact, what was it? Hirschner's, they had dollar skeins. Now, and these are decent skeins. I'm actually going to be recording an unboxing from them, and now of course there's shipping, so you have to take shipping into it and count. But with Hirschner's, the shipping isn't that crazy, at least not in the U.S. Diet Coke for Yarn Geek for Ginger. Yes. Oh, I know you drink a lot of the Diet Coke, or you might have the flavored seltzer water, right? David's like, "What? Cheeky? We all know you're cheeky." Rhonda says, I already had my coffee for the day. Oh, you mean you stopped drinking coffee during the day? Are you? Because I don't. I should. No, I make my coffee very weak. It's something that I got from my grandmother. We drink coffee all day long, and if you hold the pot of coffee up to a window or up to light, you can see through it. That's how weak we make our coffee. It's just that's the way we go. That's the way we roll. And I put in some sugar-free caramel syrup and a couple of sweeteners, and that's how I drink my coffee. Love it. Crystal says, I have nothing to drink and I'm working on my roommates and I lost it. My roommate's blanket, taking a break from granny scores, my bronchitis. Oh, well, make sure you get something for that bronchitis. My husband gets that sometimes. And it ends up becoming pneumonia. So just be careful about that. All right. I think, let's see, Crystal. Carmina says, water, water, water. And you're so good. I should drink water, but water's better for you. Ladybird says, I'll grab a cup of chocolate tea. Chocolate tea? What is chocolate tea? I'm taking that's not hot chocolate. And Ginger says, Nancy, I love your FS shawl. It is gorgeous. Gorgeous. I agree. At Crystal Hayes, and then a little sad face. That's what Ladybird says. Mysteriously Interesting says, chocolate tea sounds so good. Dusty says, Jean, I would love to have some lessons on that. Rhonda says, yep. I'm not sure what yep is for. I probably said something and now I've forgotten what I said. Jean says, ha ha ha, I'm a good shopper. Yes, I love getting a deal. So Ginger had the same question. Ladybird, chocolate tea? What? Ladybird says, running out fast, mysteriously interesting, and they no longer make it. They no longer make chocolate tea. You can't even find it online. You like all these drinks that you can't get. That's horrible. What a horrible situation to be in. And Jean says, chocolate tea sounds right up my alley. Ladybird says, 'tis true, Ginge. Mysteriously Interesting says, oh no. Crystal says, I know it, Ladybird. And Carmina is starting a throw blanket. So while I am catching up on chat, I'm going to go ahead and ask the next question I want to ask. And I had it. I saw it. Oh, okay. This one's actually kind of interesting, especially for my fellow yarn tubers, or crochet tubers, whatever you want to call it. You know, the people that get on camera. Would you say that you are more of an extrovert or an introvert? Okay, David says, I once made some coffee in a French press and got distracted. Half an hour later, I had the kind of coffee that doesn't fall out of the cup when you turn it upside down. It was great. Oh my gosh. That kind of coffee would send me to the bathroom for days. I couldn't do that. I could not. Crystal says she has an inhaler. Okay, good. But you know, if you don't get better, just make sure. Listen to me. I'm totally momming. I know I am, and I'm so sorry. Please forgive me, but I'm still going to do it. Yeah, if your bronchitis doesn't get better, please go to the doctor, because I know that can turn into pneumonia so quick.
Dad gets it sometimes, right?
Yeah, he does. He does. Kay's Crochet says, sweet tea as usual for me. I like me some sweet tea. If I'm not drinking Mountain Dew, I'm drinking sweet tea. Well, not with sugar, with Splenda. Me and the sugar, we don't get along. So I have to stay away from that. That's why I drink a lot of diet or sugar-free stuff. All right. And I am catching up. Mysteriously Interesting. What is your name? If you don't mind me asking, and I will try my best to remember. But Mysteriously Interesting says, I think David's Tea sells chocolate tea, but I don't know if it ships to where you live. Okay, so David's Tea is like a brand or like a store that you can go. Is it like davidstea.com? Something like that? That would be awesome. And Ladybird says to Mysteriously, I wish. Interesting. Carmina says that she's an introvert. Ladybird says chocolate tea used to be well priced and in the local supermarket. No way could I afford it online if it is. Oh well, enjoying it while it lasts. Yes, dry it out as long as you can. Kay says, I am an introvert. Crystal says she's not sure. Um, Here's a way to know if you're an introvert or an extrovert. If you go to a party with a majority of the people you don't know, it's better if this answers the question a little bit better if you don't know the people. Um, do you feel drained or do you feel energized? If you feel drained, you're an introvert. If you feel energized, then you're an extrovert. Uh, so that's just one way to know. So Ginger's an introvert, which I kind of knew that about you. Mysteriously Interesting says, Ladybird, love sacrifices must be made for the chocolate tea. And Ladybird says, I have now become very much an introvert in the past 16 to 18 years. Ladybird, I'm like you. I was an extrovert as I was going through school in my 20s. I was very much an extrovert, and I have since become an introvert. I get very, very drained anytime I have to go to a function where I only know one person or don't know anybody. Now I force myself to be an extrovert in some cases, so I end up like seeming like this overly friendly, gregarious person sometimes because I'm forcing myself to make sure I say hi to people instead of going in the corner and hiding. Um, David says, introvert or extrovert? I'm much too shy to answer that question. And Mel says, that's great, David. Great answer. And Jimenez says, or Carmina says, I think that they're an introvert. I think I am. Dusty says, I've got to run. My son is here. Well, thank you so much for joining me, Dusty. You have a great day. Mwah. Thank you. Mysteriously Interesting says, don't tempt me on buying that chocolate tea. I think we're all going to go from here and go look for that chocolate tea, by the way. Jean says, I watch many. Oh, I lost it. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Okay, I watch many YouTube yarnies, and I'm thinking you guys are more introverted. Just a guess, though. Jean, I think you were right. I do. I think you were right. We're very comfortable in working by ourselves and coming here and kind of controlling the social. But I think you're right. Ginger says, I'm making French press coffee right at this very moment. Hopefully it's not as thick as David's. Angel says, when I was younger, I was an extrovert, but once I hurt my back and became less mobile, I became an introvert. Oh, I'm sorry about the hurt back. That's hard. And I can see where that would change things. Kelly says, hello, new to your channel, and it's your fault I went through and bought a cart from Michael's. I am so sorry. Hopefully that's not a bad influence. It's a good influence. I love my cart. It's right over there. I love it. But you know what? I can blame Pam from Pamela's Adoring Crochet on buying my cart because she has that. She does every once in a while. She does the whip cart, and she shows off everybody's carts from her Facebook page. Anyway, I love my cart. Hopefully you will love your cart too. And welcome to my channel, Kelly. Thank you so much for joining me. David said, David's Tea is a store found in many upscale shopping centers. Oh. See, I'm in a small town. I don't know these things. And Mysteriously Interesting's name is Maddie. Thank you, Maddie. I have an Instagram, Crafty Crochet, on there. I'm Crafty Crochet on there. Okay, I'm going to have to look that up. And, of course, I didn't grab any of my notebooks. So I have a ton around me. I work, this is where I work too, so I have like so many notebooks. So that's Crafty Crochet, both with K's. I will find you there. I am hooked to the left there. All right. So, and then Ladybird says, Kelly, welcome in. So, Ladybird's my little welcome wagon. Thank you. Oh, and Ladybird just plain wouldn't go to the party. So, my explanation there wouldn't work because Lady's like, nah, I wouldn't even go to the party. I'd say you're probably an introvert then. And David says, I feel terrified. So, I painted a picture and scared you. I'm sorry. And Matt, I'm going back up. I lost it here. Tammy says, hi, Kelly, welcome. And Kate from Bitchin says, I could not be more of an introvert if I tried. I get that about you, Kate, too. And Ladybird is laughing with Kate. Crystal says, I would say I'm a little bit of both then. It depends on who I'm around. That's very true. It really does depend on who you're around. But if you can handle, introverts are better with like one-on-one interactions or like just a couple of people, like small groups. But if you get in those large groups, it just becomes exceptionally draining. And even in small groups, after a time, it can become draining. Usually introverts have to go and have alone time to recharge and regroup. Whereas extroverts recharge and regroup by going and connecting with people. I read a book on being introverted in the business world and in marketing and trying to network, and that's where I get that from. I got it from a book. I promise. I can't remember the name of the book right now, but it was so good. I am an introvert more this past few the last few years. Okay. Yeah, and I feel like it. Maybe the older we get, we just get it set up to just be alone because that's what we want. Dawn says that she's an introvert. Hi, good morning, Angela. Good morning. And David says, Kate, I get a very strong feeling that you are great fun one-on-one. I think she'd be great fun in a group too. Probably making everybody laugh with her intelligent little quips, her wittiness. Mel says that she's also an introvert. Angela says, I'm the real introvert. I got a lot of introverts here. I haven't seen one extrovert, which I guess the extroverts would be out and about, right? And this time with all the virus and everything would be driving them insane. David says, I prefer real tea. I had a tea infuser at one time. I was drinking tea every morning. I need to get another. Did I see we're in Ginger's chat? I was watching Ginger's chat, and you were saying something like you actually went to school for tea. I have a friend of mine who did that. He has been to school for tea. It's a big he does a big ceremony with tea. I don't claim to know much about it. I just have seen the pictures and stuff. It's beautiful. Kate says, I'm more of an acquired taste. But you're my kind of acquired taste, Kate, so we're good. Sort of the blue cheese of women. I'm just going to call you Blue. From now on, Kate, your name is Blue. Kelly says, oh, I love it. And yes, I blame Pam too. Right? I'm so glad that you love your whip card. It's just, what color did you get, Kelly? Did you get a different color for me? And Kate says, David says to Kate, LOL. Angela says, I blame Pamela also, but it is awesome. Exactly. It is awesome. What color did you get, Angela? Tammy says, I am definitely an introvert, and I lost it. Oh, it pops up, and okay, I'm definitely an introvert. I feel like my energy is drained when I'm in a crowd. Exactly. Just completely drained. I'm one to sit back and observe and maybe warm up to some people. Yes. And the book that I was reading about networking as an introvert in business, it actually said make a plan and find the one-on-one interactions that you can have instead of bouncing all around the room like an extrovert would. And you see, Ginger says, blue cheese, Kate. Blue cheese is my favorite. See, that's why we love Kate. Actually, I don't like blue cheese. I'm sorry, Kate. I'm a ranch girl. But I still love you. Oh, you follow me on Insta. Okay, I probably already follow you then, because if I look at if somebody follows me and I go to look at their page and I see that they do crochet, I always follow them back. So, but I'm going to make sure that I'm following you. Okay. And that was to Maddie. All right. So Ladybird says, we'll keep you running, but I need to go pill up and hydrate before the live interview in an hour. Okay, lady. Thank you so much for being here. I really, really appreciate it. Jean says, me too, Tammy, about being an introvert and how your energy gets drained. Tammy says, oh, Kate, that's so funny about the blue cheese. I think that's what Tammy's talking about. Nadine, hi, Nadine. How are you? Says, good morning. Hope everyone is well. I've cleared my schedule for Ladybird Spotlight with Froggy. I want to make sure I don't run into that. So that's what, in about an hour? Because I usually run about an hour and a half. So I think I'll be off before that. And I need to go and watch that. Let's see here. Angel says, Maddie just followed you on Insta. Awesome. Yay. Kelly says, can't leave Ginger out. I blame her yarn car for me going to Joann's this morning to get those big Twist-Deck Christmas yarns. Love you guys. We're bad influences. The yarn hookers are bad influences or good influences. It all depends on how you look at it. David says, I love my alone time. Exactly. Me too, David. I am the same way. Beverly says, time to head out for work. Enjoyed my time. Have a great day, everyone. Thank you, Beverly. You have a great day as well. Mwah. I think this morning someone else mentioned going to school for tea, not you. Oh, okay. And you know what? And I'm sorry, David. What I do is I listen to my friends and everybody. I listen to their stuff while I'm on a different screen, so I don't see the chat running. Usually, at least lately, I've been replying to comments on I'm trying so hard to keep up with it. I'm not being that successful, but comments to my giveaway, which I will get to your individual comments eventually. But anybody who hasn't entered my giveaway yet, make sure you do that. It's the red and white winter giveaway. You'll see the thumbnail on my main page. So make sure you go over there and enter that. It's a pretty nice giveaway, I think. All right. And Kelly said, I got berry. I need to go see what color is that? Is that like pink? Is it like a dark pink? And Angela says, I got a deep purple whip cart. Where did you get the deep purple? All I saw was the lilac. I didn't see a purple. I probably should have done a search on Amazon for a purple whip cart. That'll be my next one. Jackie says, I am an introverted extrovert. Okay. I am more outgoing in groups, but at heart, I like to be alone. Okay. I can understand that. That's cool. David said, I had a whip cart from Office Depot. Then my ex got me. He got the cart in the divorce. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm sorry. So David needs another whip cart. And he's got a lot of whips going on. Nadine says, I'm an extrovert. There's an extrovert, a full extrovert. First one I've seen so far. I grew up in foster care in a group home. I love people. Oh, I bet you would. You're more used to being around a lot of people. I just had one sibling, and it was just the two of us, and we had our own room, so we didn't have to share a room. So, all right. And Ginger says, I'm a yarn enabler. Yes, you are. I think we all are, honestly, with our yarn hauls and stuff. But that's okay. We get excited about it. We want people to be excited with us. And I actually really love that Christmas yarn. And I'm so glad that my Joann's is like 2 hours away. And David says, Ginger, when you become a yarn funder, contact me. Yeah, not just a yarn enabler. He wants you to also be a yarn funder. Kelly says, dark pink like fuchsia. Okay, so your card's dark pink. Okay, I looked at that one, but my heart fell. I fell in love with the lilac, but I'm a purple girl. So, I mean, I'm not purple, obviously, but I love me some purple. And Maddie says, I'm definitely an introvert. People scare me. I understand. My husband, people just make him mad. So he's an introvert. Crystal says, I love yarn hookers. I just don't get to see the videos. Oh, you don't get to see us live? Well, I have on my main page, if you scroll down, you see there's a playlist and you can catch up on all the yarn hookers. So it's all in one playlist. We have 3 so far. Number 4 is happening tonight, 5 p.m. Eastern time. And Ginger says, Thunder, yeah, right. And that made her laugh so hard. Kelly says, I think if there was no COVID and we all gathered together, there would be no inter or extra thing. We would just all have a blast. I agree with that. One thing, and I wish I would have done this, but they stopped doing the cruise. But not crowd, crochet crowd used to do like facilitate, I guess the best word for it, a crochet cruise. I would have loved to have done that, but they stopped doing it. They were doing other things, and of course now with the virus, unfortunately, all that stopped. But that was so awesome. I really wish I would have been able to be a part of that. Kelly says, I love purple too, but wanted something fun. I understand. And I like that pink. It's a nice bold pink. I love it. Dawn says, I agree, Kelly. And I think she's agreeing with if we were all gathered today, it wouldn't matter whether we were introverts or extroverts. We would just all have fun together. And I absolutely agree. Mel says, Ginger, you definitely are an enabler, but we all are. When it comes to yarn, there's no such thing as too much. Amen. Amen. Even if there's no room, we'll figure it out. Jean says, yarn hookers make me feel better about things. Oh, so cool. I'm so glad that you like it. Such a nice and fun group of ladies. Thank you. Thank you so much. And you guys, down below are the other yarn hookers. I have their links. It's Ginger, Kate, and Julie, which Julie's not here, but she's usually running errands around this time. But you see Kate, that's Bitch and Stitches, and then Yarn Geek is Ginger, and we're all the yarn hookers. And Kate says, I'm about 4 hours from Crochet Crowd. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. I'm going to their clearance sale in December. Are you going to record it, Kate? I would be so excited to see that. They do have their own yarn store, right? I seem to remember that in his when he shows off stuff, he shows off some of his yarn stuff, like yarn store stuff. David says, Kelly, speaking of that, I'm trying to organize an Eastern North Carolina yarn meetup, which if I was in Eastern North Carolina, David, I would so do that in a heartbeat. But of course, I'm in Western North Carolina, and I'm probably several hours away from you, and I can't do that. I can't justify doing that. Maddie says, Ginger, I'm blaming you for all of my yarn buys. Angela says, I got my whip cart at Michael's and I need another one because this one's is full. Can I see your cart? I can show you a picture. Let's see here. Hang on a minute. Let me show you a picture. I think I still have the pictures on my phone. I'm sorry for the sniffles. I got the sniffles this morning. You guys, I take so many videos and pictures, so bear with me here. And then I have to catch up with the thing. And I'm going to ask another question here in just a minute. I love chatting with you guys. I just chat and I forget to ask questions. All right, there's one picture. Can you see that? I know there's a little bit of a glare. There we go. There it is. So the way I have it organized is here. That is that's my whips. I have 3 in there. Really, I have 4 right now because I have my bag with the crochet, the bowls and stuff. Here, I usually keep my tools, but I also have my squares for my dog thing. And then up here, there's a tray up there. And then inside it, I have my binder. All right. that's my whip cart. Okay, let me go back up. So David says, there are still yarn retreats. I subscribe to a Facebook group for men's yarn retreats. I'm going to have to find those. I know that there used to be like a yarn shop hop over in Western North Carolina. And I need to look that up. But a friend of mine used to do that. And of course, this past year made everything a little wonky. Kelly says that's a long drive from Niagara Falls, New York, David. So I don't think she's going to be joining the Eastern North Carolina meetup, but I wish I could. Oh, wow. Angel says she just hit 3,000 on Instagram. That's awesome. Everybody, congrats. Congrats to Angel. That's so awesome. Yay. And Kate says yes. To the crochet crowd having their store. Sorry, I had that. Hi, Terrence. How are you? I didn't know you snuck in here. Terrence wants to record it. I hope you can. I would love to see that. Ginger says yes, yay, Jean. And Dawn says yes, yay, Angel. And Ginger says, oh my God, Kate, I can't wait for the video. Exactly. We all need to see that. Kelly says, I love Ginger. I think I have enough yarn to cover her yarn corner twice. LOL. Love you, Ginger. That's from Kelly. Hi, everybody. Darla's coming in saying, hi, everybody. Hi, Darla. How are you? Jean says, I would love to know how the yarn hookers came to be. I am late to the game, wondering about that, if okay. Jean, so I feel a little weird. Anyway, so I was toying with an idea of having a panel, because there's some other channels that I watch for, like how to do YouTube, how to do this and stuff like that, where they do panels. So I was thinking about I was toying with this idea. So I took it to Kate, and Kate loved it. And I had her suggest some people for me, and she suggested both Julie and Ginger. She reached out to Julie to see if she wanted to do it, and I reached out to Ginger via Instagram, and we all came together and we just fleshed it out to be a little bit more than just a little idea toying in my head. So that's how we came to be, and I couldn't be happier with this group of ladies for the yarn hookers. Every single one of them are amazing. They really are. And if you aren't subscribed to each and every one of them, you need to be, because they really are amazing. And we all bring our own little thing to the table. We really do. So, yeah. Just make sure you check us out tonight, 5 p.m. And it's going to be on Kate's channel. So that's Bitchin' Stitches. Angel says, thank you, everyone. Everybody's saying congrats to Angel. So Angel says, thank you, everyone. And David says, I contacted Bonnie Bay, who has been staying with her mother-in-law in South Carolina. She liked the idea and indicated a willingness to join us. That's awesome. So and that wouldn't be too bad. So I am assuming she's on the East Coast of South Carolina. I used to live on the East Coast of South Carolina. I got family there. And more people saying, congratulations, Angel, Tammy, Crystal, Ginger. They're all saying congrats, as well as Nadine. And Angela says, I like your card. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Terrence says, not related. Kate's listening in the kitchen, but I'm in the front of the computer with the volume off. But I hear you from the kitchen. It's like an awesome craft-related overdubbed movie. You're so funny. All right, Maddie says, I'm thinking of starting a YouTube channel once I get a bedroom. That would be awesome. I would love to see it, Maddie. Even if you can find a little corner. Actually, honestly, this is just a little corner. I have a tiny, tiny house. And when I say tiny, I mean literally, it's officially a tiny house. We live in 450 square feet. I stack my yarn up. It's pretty crowded here, but yeah, that's what I do. Eventually, we're going to get a bigger place, but this works for us right now. Even with, and I'm going to tell you, we are overrun by animals. We love, love, love our pets. So we have 3 dogs and 3 cats in our tiny little house with 3 people. 9 living beings in this little itty bitty place. And we are somebody that our cats are indoor cats. Our dogs are indoor dogs. They only go out to go poo and pee. So they all live with us and yeah. Anyway, all right. Kelly says, congrats, Angel. And Jean says, what a lovely story. That is great. Thank you so much, Jean. I love these girls. I really, really do. Kate says, Melanie and Julie are the organized ones. Ginger and I are the hot messes. I love my hot messes. And honestly, I'm an organized hot mess. I have my list and everything, but then I lose my list. And anyway, I'm not going to go there. But I try my best to be organized. Yarn Geek said, just giving all the love. Love y'all, girls. And she says, yes, hot mess. Maddie says, I moved in with my aunt 2 months ago and currently trying to fix me up a room. I might end up getting me a she shed to live in. That's a great idea. And actually, I thought about if I wasn't considering moving from here to a bigger place, or if we decide to keep this place in our yard's a little bit, we're like carved into the side of the mountain. So we have 1/3 of an acre, but we can't do much with it. And I'd love to have a garden. I'd love to have some chickens. And possibly a goat, maybe not, but definitely chickens, but definitely a little kitchen garden. And with the way that our yard is, we're using maybe not even 1/4 acre of the 1/3 acre that we have, because we're like carved into the side of like the mountain, the hill, anyway. It's so if we do end up staying here, I will get a she shed for my yarn room, my craft room, where I do all of this. But for now, I'm in my little corner in my house. That's why, by the way, because we're in such a small place, I have a window unit for an air conditioner, and I sit right near it, and I try to turn it off when I do like my videos. But in the summertime, sometimes I forget because you stop hearing the sound yourself. You know what I mean? So if you ever hear that wind, hopefully I talk louder than the wind, so you don't have too much of a problem hearing me, but that's what it's from. I try to remember to turn it off, but I often forget. Just to let you know. Dawn says, I love yarn hookers and all 4 of you guys are great. Thank you so much, Dawn. Mwah, I appreciate you. Kelly says, I have 2 rescue cats. Jasper is the oldest, and Oscar. Those are your fur babies. I love fur babies. I love them, love them. My 3 cats. So my oldest cat, which he made an appearance in Yarn Hookers last week. He just walked by. I looked in the camera. Anyway, he was about 3 weeks old, and I found him outside my house, and I bottle fed him for 3 weeks, and then he got weaned. And I was going to take him to the animal shelter, but once you bottle feed an animal, it is very hard to give them up. They're your little babies. So, and then my orange one that I have, he's another, and he used to make appearances in my videos, but we found him, he was a stray out here.
I caught him.
Yes, my daughter caught him. And then this last one that we just got, Cinder, he was from the rescue group. So, all of ours are rescue. I think we only have one full-blooded, which that's this little dude right here. I actually paid money for him because I wanted a small dog. So that's our only full-blooded. My other 2 dogs are rescues. One's a lab pit mix, and the other one is a hound mix. Yeah, we love our little animal, our little, not little, kind of big animals sometimes. All right, let me see. David says, Kelly, I am all about pet rescue organizations. Exactly. Me too. Jean says, Melanie, I heard you speak about your boss, and he sounds amazing. He really is. He is also a pain in the ass. I'm going to tell you. He's both, but he is amazing as well. I wouldn't trade him for the world. I understand him. So, yeah, he is pretty amazing. He's so supportive of him. Yes, he is. And you know what? Here's the funny thing. Only about 2 weeks ago, he found out that I did the channel. And I just mentioned it to him in passing because he's not interested at all. It is not his thing. And he actually came and checked out the channel. And he said, I watched your channel. I'm like, oh, what'd you think? And he said, yeah, I was bored to tears. That's because he's so not into it. And he said he watched my big news thing, and he's waiting for the really big news, and then it was that I was doing lives, and he's like, "Wait a minute, what are you talking about?" He cracks me up. Um, all right. Maddie says we have the same problem. What? A little house with animals and not enough room? Yes. Kelly says, hence the cart, cuz Oscar likes to take my yarn and run when I'm working on something. Yes. Oh, my little kitten has been doing that. Has been trying to do that. David, they are the best. Kelly says, David, they are the best, loving and sweet cats. Even Oscar snuggles. LOL. David says, what would you call a she shed belonging to an introverted but out gay man who crocheted like a mad woman? I'd say, oh, I liked what Maddie says, a fabulous shed then. And David says, I think I love you, Maddie. And Kelly says, call it your fabulous pad, LOL. Kelly says, or get mysterious and call it where the magic happens. We're not going to go there. All right. Mysterious says, I would have a fabulous shed, but sadly my family is very homophobic and no one knows what to no one knows except my friends. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. That's a hard way to live. Very, very hard way to live. And David says, oh dear, come and sit by me, Maddie. Yep. Fab Lab, Jill. I love it. Fab Lab. All right, I'm going to get another question. I got about 15 more minutes, and then I'm going to call it for today. I want to thank all of you for coming to visit with me. I really appreciate it. Once again, I'm going to mention a couple things here before I ask the last question I'm going to ask. One, don't forget about tonight's live with the Yarn Hookers. It's at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, and tonight we're going to be talking about breaking the crochet rules. Woo! All right, and we are also, I also wanted to remind you about my mom's foundation. So I've got information down below in the description box of what you can donate. And I am actually going to have a video here short, not like here in the next couple of days, of me showing you what David donated. I just got this big box from David. It's amazing. So I'm going to show off what he donated before I take it over to my mom. So keep an eye out for that. That's going to be here in the next few days. And let me find that question. So those are the two things I wanted to remind you about. All right, so let's see. No, I'm not going to ask that one. Let's see. Oh, here we go. What is your go-to guilty pleasure? What is your go-to guilty pleasure? And I'm going to go back to the thing here. Kelly says, Maddie, you are beautiful, a beautiful and wonderful human being, which I could not agree more. And Maddie says, thank you. David says, I have another box ready to go if anyone wants to help me with postage. Hey, email me some information because I might be able to get you a label so that you can send it to me. So just if you're able to weigh, I just need you to weigh it and give me the size of the box, and we'll see what we can do. Okay. I do need to send you some of those bags too. I want to send you some of my bags. It's actually cheaper to ship things in those bags. That's why a lot of companies do those bags, those thick bags, than it is to ship in a box if you stay under a certain size. So I need to send you a few of those. I bought a ton of them for my giveaways. Aside from YouTube and alcohol. You mean, yeah, well, do you feel guilty about YouTube or alcohol? I know I don't. Um, 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 Aside from YouTube and alcohol. Okay, and Jean says, when I should be cleaning and I stare at yarn instead. Right. I still need to clean out my refrigerator, and I needed to do that a month ago. So, yeah, that's fun. And you know what I've actually been doing instead of my refrigerators? I've been recording videos and stuff like that. I've been trying to stay up to date so I don't lag behind like I have in the past. I really, really try to put out like 2 videos a week. I really need to get back onto my stitch studies, but they're not as popular as a bunch of my other videos, so I haven't been focusing on them as much. Doesn't mean that I've forgotten about them. I do plan on doing them because I love learning from them. So um I probably more likely the stitch studies won't be coming back until the turn of the year. And Kelly says buying yarn and going to 6 Michaels, 4 Joann's, and 3 Hobby Lobbies in one day. Oh my god, I wish I could do that. LMAO. I've done it more than once. Dang you, Ginger. Oh my gosh, yes. When I lived in Augusta, I would do that. I only had one of each, but I had each one, and I would go to each one, and I would keep an eye out for, yeah. I feel you. I feel you. And Jean says, I hear you, Kelly. Angel says, hooks. I love hooks, but I can't afford any more right now. So do you get the special hooks, Angel, or like, you always go to furls? Like, have you gotten a furls? Which I would like to try a furls. I think I'm going to one day, but not yet. I love my clover hooks. And I do have this set of those. So I have I think I have all of the clover hooks now, which yay. Guilt says, David says, no guilt here. I only feel guilty when I hurt people, always by accident. Yeah, you seem like one of the sweetest, funnest people ever. That's what I would definitely hang if we were closer together and not clear across the state from each other. Maddie says, frills crochet hooks. I can't stop buying them and the yarn. Yeah, I want to try at least one frills, which I think I'm going to get the one, the Galaxy one. That looks so flipping cool. Get a 5.5 millimeter. That's what I use the most. That or an 8, because I use a lot of chunky yarn. David says, Maddie, I have always wanted to try furls. Ginger says, LOL at Kelly. And Crystal says, same here, David, with both. Kelly says, oh, and AC Moore, moment of silence. Yes, thank you, moment of silence. I miss AC Moore. And when I lived in Manassas, I used to go to the AC Moore and the Michaels were the closest to me. I don't think there was a Hobby Lobby anywhere near me at that time, but I loved AC Moore. And yeah, I'm sad to see that it's gone.
Yeah, I think that the closest Hobby Lobby in Manassas was in really close to DC.
Oh, got you. Let's see here. Okay, Maddie says, I love furls. They definitely help if you have hand or wrist issues, which sometimes I do. So I really need to check them out. Angel says, one furls, several my darn yarn clover with handles. What? So you have one furls, and then you have the clover one. Look, there's my orange one. That's Itbit. His name is Piglet, a.k.a. Itty Bitty, a.k.a. Itbit. There he is.
He's coming to me now, I think.
And David says, Kelly, make sign of cross, thinking of AC Moore. Yes, exactly. Kelly says, I'd like to try furls, but expensive. Yes. They do have a cheaper line, which is what I plan on. Well, I think I'm going one up from the cheaper line, but they do have a cheaper line. And Kelly says, LOL, David. Jill says, I am not a furls fan. I have swirls I need to gift. I am a Susan Bates fan. You know what I just found, and this is going to be in a video, but I found this at Michael's. This is a Susan Bates hook, and look at that. This is the first time I've seen it. So it's their regular aluminum hook, and it's like dipped in like this little ergonomic bit. Anyway, I haven't tried it yet. I need to try it, but yeah. So I thought that was cool that they did that they were making that. Mysteriously, or Maddie says, the Galaxy ones are always out of stock. I finally found a 5.5 in the Galaxy, though. Okay. I really, really want to get one of those. So I probably have better luck getting it after Christmas, which I don't plan on buying any more for Christmas. Kelly says, oh, We Crochet starts a yarn sale this Monday online, FYI. Oh, no. Oh, no. The sales always get me. Oh, Kelly says my Oscar is your kitty's twin. Oh, is he? That's that one that you just saw. It. He is the one that was a little kitten. There's a mama cat out here that really needs to be catch and spayed and then released, but we haven't been able to do that because we keep catching the kittens and fixing them. Anyway, there's a mama cat out here and she has kittens, and she at the time she had I think 2 kittens, that and or 3.
It was 4.
4. And I think they got out of the car. They were going to catch the calico one, but the calico one ran off, and we ended up with it. And I couldn't have asked for a better cat. He's like the sweetest cat in the world. No matter what we do to them, he's just amazing. He doesn't bite. He doesn't scratch. Nothing.
Well, if we didn't catch him, he would have died.
And yeah, my daughter's saying if we hadn't caught him, he likely would have died because he had. After we got him, we found out he had a really bad ear infection. So we took him to the doctor, got it taken care of. But it was so bad that now he has a permanent tilt to his head, and he can't jump up very high. We have to actually put him up on his feet because we have the dogs, so their food is up on top of a bookshelf. So we call it the cativator. So we lift him up and put him on the shelf for his food. The kitten can get up to that food now, whereas poor little Ipit cannot. Jill says, I love those. So yeah, these Susan Bait hooks. I haven't tried it yet. I need to try it. You can tell I still have the tag on it. The tag wouldn't be on it if I had tried it. But I couldn't help but pick them up. I think I got a 5 and a 5.5. And I found those at Michael's, and they're not bad. I think it was only a few dollars. Let me see if it's on the tag. No, just the prices on it. And I don't have my receipt anymore. Otherwise, I would tell you the amount. Hi, Amby. It's so nice to see you. How are you? Jean says, super cool on the handle. And Kelly says, believe it or not, Hobby Lobby brand hooks are nice. So what are the Hobby Lobby brand? I think I used to have that, but my dog chewed up one. There was a plastic one they used to have, which had a handle similar to Furls that I really liked. And Angela says, I love my clover hooks. Me too. I love my clover hooks. And David says, my favorite hooks are actually the lighted hooks. Not for the light, but for the handle, which is great for my hands and very comfortable. Are those the flat ones? That's what I have, the lighted hooks that are flat. And Jill says, David, are you a knife gripper? Which I am a knife. I am a knife gripper. I think this is a way that's a knife, right? Amby says, my favorite hooks are boy hooks. They are all I have ever used, which boy hooks are great. But I will tell you one thing. When you start getting to the bigger hooks, if you feel the weight between the boy hook and the Clover Armor hook, the Clover is amazingly light. And really the bigger hooks are what won me over to Clover and made me buy the smaller hooks. With the smaller hooks, just when you're working, there's like a Teflon type of thing on the handle. It's like brushed metal, so the yarn moves over it very, very smooth. It's really nice. Yes, Angela. David does have a channel. And let me do this, David. Hang on a second. There you go. David, you can throw up your link. Well, as soon as yeah, there. David, you can throw up your link now. Yes, David does have a channel. So make sure you go over and follow him. He is just starting recording the yarn tuber type stuff. So definitely go over and take a visit to David. Jill says, I have big Neanderthal hands. I can't even imagine that. So you like longer hooks. I get that. And even the clovers, they hit right here often. Maybe that's why I always have red right there. It's always red. Or maybe it's just me. You see? Red. Ambi says, well, I did try one hook that was inline once and you hated it. Okay, so you tried like a Susan Bates type hook. Tammy says, I just got some clover hooks on sale at Joann's, I think. I'm obsessed. Exactly. I can't go back to an aluminum hook now. I was a boy fan. I like that Susan Bates with the dipped handle. I need to try it. I really have never used an inline hook, to be honest with you, because I had thought at one point in time that the clover was inline, and it's not. It's more like the boy hook. But anyway, I need to try this, see how it works. I should use that maybe today when I'm making another one of my little things, my soup thingy or the bowl cozy. Crystal says, do you have a video on a basket weave? I do have a video on basket weave. I do have that stitch study. It is, if you take a look in I have playlist. So take a look in my stitch study. There is a basket weave in there. Absolutely. Kelly says she's a knife too, and Crystal says she's a knife. So we got a lot of knife grippers here. Julie and I believe Kate are both pencil grippers. But I found out something interesting. I was watching The Secret Yarnery. So Krista from The Secret Yarnery was talking about tulips, which I have tulips as well. And I've been using those. And I'm going to do a comparison between tulips and clovers. But there's a little bump on the tulip at the end. And she said it's much more pleasant to the pencil gripper as opposed to the knife gripper. I didn't even think about that. But I found that very interesting. Maddie says, I need to leave new stitches. I think maybe she meant learn new stitches. You've been using the same stitches for 3 years. You know, honestly, all stitches are a combination of about 4 stitches, right? So we all learn the basics. We learn the single, the half double, the double, and the treble. And all other stitches are combinations of those stitches, right? Ginger says she's a knife gripper. Yep, I'm a knife gripper too. Jill says, I'm getting the stink eye. I need to get some dinner prep done. Okay. Well, Jill, I'm probably closing it down here soon. It's actually 2 minutes over what I would normally do. And I don't want to cut into Froggy's live. So I'm going to read a few more here, but then I'm going to be closing it down. Just another reminder, really quick, don't forget about the live this evening, 5 p.m. Eastern time. And that it's not here. It's at Kate. So that link is down below. It's Bitch and Stitches, Kate with Bitch and Stitches. You need to go over there, follow her. Make sure you hit the reminder button for the live for this afternoon at 5 p.m. or this evening at 5 p.m. We're going to talk about breaking the crochet rules. And then the other reminder is also look below. You'll see some information about my mom's foundation. If you want to make something for the foundation, however little or however much you want to gift, thank you. I appreciate everything. Now, I will tell you, there may come to a time whenever I say we have to slow down on the gifts and then we'll pick it up again later. It's just a matter of storage. So just a heads up, I am going to be posting here in the next few days where I got my first donation box from David, and I want to share what he gifted, and I'm really excited to share. I haven't even opened it yet, so I need to. I just haven't had time. Angel says, What hooks I use depend on the yarn. Some yarns work well with baits, some with buoy. That's interesting. So what about splitty yarn? Would you use a baits or a buoy? I think you would use a buoy with splitty yarn, but I may be wrong. Most work well with clover and tulip. I love my clovers. And tulips are great too, honestly. But I'll do that comparison video. That's on deck for me to record. I need to record that so people know what to ask for from their loved ones for Christmas. Amby says, so can you explain to me the difference between a knife grip and a pencil grip? Okay, so a knife grip holds kind of like this, whereas a pencil grip is more straight up and down. If you ever watch Julie's car chats and you watch her crocheting, you can see that she's a pencil grip. But knife grip holds it kind of parallel. So a pencil grip usually holds their hook about perpendicular from their work, whereas a knife grip will hold it pretty much parallel from their work. And that's the way I do it. Thank you, Carmina. I'm so glad that you joined me, and it's been tons of fun. I agree. Bye, Dawn. I'm so glad you were able to join me today. I'm so excited about that. Bye, Kelly. And you guys. And I'm sorry, Ladybird. Yes, Ladybird. Sends her link out. Make sure look up Ladybird. Look her up. I'm very careful about the moderators that I have. So I only have a few. I just want to be very careful about that. So as I get to know people, then I'll probably throw out moderator privileges more quickly. But hey, you guys, thank you so much. I can't wait to see you all at 5 with my girls. And you guys have an amazing day. Mwah. Bye-bye.